I'm Buck Storley here talking about our ASV RT120. Start back here, talk about the engine, a 3.8 liter Cummins engine in it at 120 horsepower. It is the industry's highest horsepower compact track loader. The RT120 also features high flow, 45 GPM high flow output, which also makes it the highest available flow in a compact track loader. So this machine features about 10% more power and more flow than any competitor out there, which in the end means more productivity. We've got this one mated with the Loftness cutter, and that drum style mulcher has really been something we've tested and worked with this machine consistently and works very well on it. Moving over here, talk a little bit about the cabin. This does have our level 2 ROPS, FOPS, and OPS protection. It is a Forestry cabin. Features 1/2-inch poly door with cross bracing, so that door is tested to Forestry specifications. We even do an 8,000 pound push test on it on both the front and the sides. So this cabin is safest in class and pass tests and safety criteria that other compact track loader manufacturers are not doing. So we really want to give the operator a nice safe cabin. Working downward from there, industry leading ground clearance on this machine. So again, best in class there. It makes the machine extremely capable in off terrain and rough terrain, especially in the woods. And we set that high ground clearance on top of our PosiTrack undercarriage. 20-inch wide tracks on the machine, 71 inches of track length. So it's got the most track on the ground, meaning lowest ground pressure, best in class traction, making it very capable in soft terrains and tough conditions. We also use our 4 guide lug guiding system on the unit. So you'll see one outside guide lug here. And that means there's actually 4 surfaces, 4 guiding surfaces, which makes that track stay on very well. It helps a lot with slope and off camber conditions. So standing here in front of some pretty big hills, and we're happy to take this machine in up, down, side slope, though, that terrain. Whereas other undercarriages you look at may only have 1 single guiding surface down the center. This one actually has 4. Working inside that track as well, internal positive drive. So we drive off those guide lugs as well with our roller style undercarriage. So the lug is actually able to roll up that sprocket as it engages, which helps contain the wear, keep the wear from the track and only in the roller itself. So, and then lastly, just want to talk about our suspension we use on that undercarriage. So it is fully suspended. Front and rear axles here allow that undercarriage to move up and down on the machine, suspending that ride for better ride quality for the operator, especially when you get in the woods and in rough terrain. That ride quality is very much improved, and it also takes away a lot of the shock loads from the machine itself, protecting the machine from the ground it's on. So instead of that hard shock load being driven into the machine, it's actually absorbed by the suspension and contained there. This machine also features our dual level suspension, meaning not only is it suspended here on the axle, but it's also suspended on the wheels. So the wheels themselves are able to pivot right here, allowing the wheels to conform over an object. So as we go over that log or that rock or that stump, the suspension can absorb it and then the wheels can conform to it, helping keep that track engaged with the ground, providing traction in off camber, bumpy logs, rocks, and extreme terrain. So that's it in a nutshell, and certainly more to be learned on ASVI.com.
Hey, it's Blake Evanson with Loftness Specialized Equipment. Seen here with a 71-inch G4 carbide cutter. This particular unit is paired with the ASV 120. This unit itself can be used on multiple different carriers. We have a 71-inch width and a 61-inch width. They come with a double carbide tooth. You can also get them with a knife-style Quadco tooth that's interchangeable. You can run them carbides on the inside, Quadcos in the center as well. You have adjustable skid shoes, depending on which depth and how much you want to be in ground engagement. You have adjustable push bar that can be also adjusted in 4 different directions, depending on which situation you're in. You have a variable displacement motor that actually acts like a transmission in a truck. So when you're in a larger diameter material, that motor will actually downshift and add more torque to your rotor and decrease your RPMs. As soon as you lift up, your RPMs will come right back. Industry only for us, we also do not offer a mulching door. Our hitch plate on the back is at about a 40-degree angle, which eliminates the need for the hydraulic mulching door and actually reduces the amount of breakable and wear parts on your unit. You also have a breaker bar in the back that acts like a whole tree chipper as your anvil. You can adjust that and flip it 4 different ways. You can adjust it closer or farther away from the teeth to produce different size material. You also have your safety chain guards in the bottom, belt driven, and this also can be used on your 75 HD units. We also offer that in a 61 inch for that unit, which is also a very compatible machine with the ASV product line.
Thank you for watching our video. Please visit any of our local Rish Equipment Company branches or visit us online, www.rish.com.